Hey, what's up YouTube? It's your boy the Ruxman here. Just getting back at you. Haven't seen you guys for a while. Been doing a lot of gameplay videos, trying to keep up on the promise that I gave you guys to deliver some gameplay. Also on another promise, we're going to be getting an unboxing done today for you guys of the SteelSeries 800, Siberia 800 I believe is the name of it. Let's jump right into it. Alright guys, so we're going to dive right into this. So the SteelSeries Siberia 800 is the upgrade to the already extremely popular SteelSeries H Wireless headset that's made by obviously SteelSeries. Both headsets are Dolby Pro Logic 2 headsets. Both of them have Dolby Digital Surround Sound 7.1 and are pretty, kick-ass headsets to say the least. They both are multi-platform headsets. Currently working with Windows. As you see down here, I don't know if you can really see that. I'll kind of bring it up so you can see the different things that it works with. Windows and Mac, PlayStation, media centers, home theater, mobile, and Xbox 360, along with Xbox One if you do use the chat adapter or you have the upgraded controller. Just looking at this box externally is not very much difference between this particular box and the one that's for the actual SteelSeries H, which was its predecessor. I'll give you a quick look at the SteelSeries H. Outside of just an orange line that I seen at the top of the box, I didn't really notice much other difference in it. So this is the actual box for the SteelSeries H Wireless headset. Like I said, not much difference. You'll get the same Dolby Pro Logic, shows you all the stuff there, PlayStation 3 and 4, what it's compatible with. Don't know if you guys can see it, but try to get up there real close for you. Same stuff. We're just going to dive right into this thing, grab up the old trusty X-Acto knife, and let's get to unboxing. And he'll make a careful incision right here to the patient. Then we'll give her a nice little flip over. Give another careful incision right there. Nice and neat. Now she's free. And let's dive right in here, people. Let's undress her. And let's just give thumbs up marks to SteelSeries again for their premium box. And they always do a very good job of putting this thing in a premium package. Really nice design outside of the package right there. I don't know what you would call the design, but it looks pretty sick. Anyway, let's get right into it, guys. Let's shake this guy up, get him open. Oh, we open it upside down. Unbox and fail. Let's flip it. Alright, there we go. So now we're getting in. Let's take this off, put it to the side. Alright, here. So now we're at the meat and potatoes of the actual device. Here we are with the actual SteelSeries Siberia 800 headset. That same rotating cup that we've gotten to love. You can rest them right on your shoulders. Really nice ear cups. Still using that memory foam for really good padding. Okay, now on the previous model with SteelSeries, this headset was extremely comfortable, but it did have a break-in period on it. Wait, I'd say you'd probably want to put it on like a little mannequin's head or something like that. It had some really crazy clamping force on it. This one seems to have a little more give to it. Still that same premium build. Let's just look at the headset itself. Alright, over here on the right ear cup, if you look at that right there, you'll see the little volume up and down. That's used to control your volume, obviously. You can also click that button in. I'm sure you can't hear that right now, but you can click it in. It makes a little clicking now sound, so you can switch between different audio settings and different settings, like if you wanted to play Xbox, PlayStation, or your PC or whatever, But looks like they're pretty well stuck to everything on this thing. At the bottom, you'll see the little power button and the mute button right there. Let's get that nice and close for you. I don't know if you can see that. Alright. So it says tap right there to mute. Hold it to power the headset off or on. you'll also see right there, you have your chat and share under there. That's a really interesting feature that SteelSeries added to both the H Wireless and this Siberia 800. It gives you the ability to basically play a game and share what you're hearing on that game with someone else who's in the audience. You know, could be a wife, another friend that wants to hear what you're doing. So you see the 3.5 right there, that 3.5 millimeter jack is for sharing. The 2.5 is for chat. So you can plug in a headset, use it for your 360, Xbox One, or whatnot. One other feature I almost neglected to mention about these headsets. On the actual, what's this? This is actually, yeah, that's the right cup right here, the right side. You have a little USB port right there that you can plug into to update your headset. Alright, so if this headset ever needs updates, you just use that to plug it in and get the updates directly from your PC and get that guy all upgraded. On the other side, right where the chat mic is, you just give it a little twist, pull that guy right off. That's where you would put your actual battery to charge, well, not to charge, you know what I mean, so that you can actually give the headset some power and use it. So just didn't want to leave that out of the video, guys. Almost forgot about it. Now, outside of the actual battery on that microphone side is also a microphone. As you can see, it's an extendable boom mic. You can extend it, retract it, extend it, retract it. It actually has a little LED indicator here that lets you know when the microphone is being muted. So if you hit the mute button, which is located right underneath like I showed you before, if you just, let's get that right there. If you tap that button right there, and you hear it do the little noise, that light will come on and you'll see it. As a matter of fact, I have my SteelSeries H's here. I can give you a demo of it right here. So these are mines that you see me wear when I'm broadcasting or playing the game. And I'll kind of extend that out for you guys. Let's see if we can cut them on. Okay. And then when you click it, you see how that light just turns on to let you know. That means it's off. That right there means you're muted. Okay, so I'll cut this off. Alright, and put that away. Thumbs up, SteelSeries. Thumbs up, guys. So we'll put the headset off to the side and jump right into the actual USB DAC, which is this device right here. Really slick device. Same as the one that they've included with the SteelSeries H. The SteelSeries H Wireless. This little control knob controls the volume. You can also click it. You hear a nice little clicking noise when you click that in. That's how you select things. You can go back with that little button right there. Okay. Other than that, on this right here, you'll get a little display that'll just basically tell you what your settings are, what your volume is, and your equalizer settings and everything else. And on the side here, we have the little port right here where we put our spare battery in. SteelSeries does include a second battery, you know, for your headset, so that if the one that's inside of the headset's dying, you can just pop that one right out of there and input one into the headset and put the other one in there to charge. Very, very unique feature. I'll show you guys a little bit more of this in action, but you know, just gonna flip around to the back so you guys can see what's going on back there. As you see, you got a couple of different inputs right there. You have your analog in on this side, your chat out, your DC for your power, your USB. You can use that also for chat. So you can use the USB to chat on the PlayStation or to chat on the computer. Just give you a little bit of input on these connections. The analog in, you can use that to actually put music through your actual device, so you can hear music and actually communicate. And you see the chat out. I've never used it. I'm assuming it's for chatting. Okay. Also, your optical in, self-explanatory, where you put it from the console directly into the actual device, or from the PC directly into the device, and your optical out. Now we're gonna dive further into the included accessories. We have this box. They got this box kind of taped in here. Why they have it taped in there, I don't know if they didn't want it sliding around. Well, we're not going to wrestle around with it. I'm going to grab the trusty X-Acto knife, and we're not going to take too much time with it and get right in there. So let's get that guy opened up. Surgical precision. There we go. Let's get right in there, see what's in this box. Let's take this out of here and get it out of the way, since we're not going to really need that right now. So, over here, always good for the novices out there, the SteelSeries 800 instruction manual. I'm sure it has a bunch of instructions on how to get everything up and going. It's pretty self-explanatory, but you know, a lot of people like to have this, so I'll throw this off to the side. Alright, first included accessory we have here is actually a mobile cable. Alright, and I'll just kind of bring that up to the screen so you guys can see it. That mobile cable basically connects from the headset directly to the cell phone or your mobile phone so that you can take phone calls. Alright, next included accessory, what do we have here? This is actually our 2.5, I'm sorry, there we go. This is actually our 2.5 to 2.5 Xbox chat cable. This is for the Xbox 360. Alright, and you can use that for your Xbox 360 to chat with this headset. Next cable we have here is our analog audio cable. This is what you would use to connect your cell phone or your iPad or iPod up to the actual DAC that I showed you earlier, right back here on that analog end, so that you can get some music playing through there. You would use this connection right here, guys, the analog cable. Okay, now this is a welcome add-on. Now this is something that was different, that was not included in the bundle with the SteelSeries H Wireless. So remember when I said I didn't see anything different from the outside of the box? Well, this is a big bonus from the inside of the box. They have included now the Xbox One chat cable. So now you do have the actual 2.5 to 3.5 cable. You do not have to go out and purchase that separately. So thumbs up SteelSeries for that. That is a definite plus. This is a step in the right direction, people. This is good stuff. So the people that have the Xbox One, just to give you a heads up, if you already have the chat adapter, this is going to be enough for you. If you do not have the chat adapter, or you don't have the updated Xbox One controller that has the 3.5 input, you will still need to purchase a chat adapter to use this device. Next thing we have included here, we have the optical cable. This is what gives us that nice digital audio. Okay, take a look at it. Not much to say about an optical cable. Alright. And as I told you before, we have the USB cable. This cable is going to come in handy for use with both PlayStation and PC. So both PlayStation and PC can use this cable for chat. Alright, and it's completely wireless when you're using it with PlayStation or PC. You do not need a cable connecting from your actual headset to the actual PlayStation controller or the PC itself. You just need this cable. Actually, there is a way to do it fully wireless on the Xbox One, and if you guys want to know about that, I could do a video tutorial on that. I'm sure a lot of people want to know about that, but just give me some comments in the section below down there. Now, what do we have here? Alright, so this is an actual cable here, another USB cable. Let's see if we can get the camera to focus on it. Oh, it's not focusing. There we go. We got the power cable. It's recommended for all setups. This is what you're going to use basically to power up the actual USB DAC. And I'll show you the back of it again so that you get a good look at it. Right there, where you see that DC in, that's where this guy is going to go in. So it is a USB on one end and that actual DC on the other end. Oh, there we go. That's much better. So now you can see that's USB right there. That's the DC that's going to go into the other end. What we have here Let's get that out of the bag nice and neat so you can see it without the glare. That's a battery. That battery actually goes, right, I said, inside of the DAC. If you want to ever charge it up, you just plug that right in there, push it in, push it down, it falls right in there so that you can easily start charging up that battery. It charges really quick, by the way. Really, really quick. I don't know if it's held the same standard as the H, but if it did, it's definitely a quick charging thing. Now, SteelSeries definitely went out of the way on this one. So included you have right here the actual USB power adapter. This is the power brick that we've all become familiar with our cell phones, where you can just plug the USB in and plug it into the wall. Well, they went one step further, and if you could see inside of the box, this actual adapter has multiple settings. So if you're traveling abroad or traveling with abroad, you know, you can plug this in and get, you know, this is standard United States connection, so most of us will be using this to, you know, at least the people that watch my videos, most of us will be using this. I know we got some UK viewers. Others will be using these different connections. So if you're from any of these other countries, I'm sorry, I don't know all the connections. I don't do a whole bunch of traveling. But just give you a look at the different connections that are included. Let's move that around. There we go. And this last guy right here, let's flip him over so you see who he is. So if this is from your country, we got you covered. SteelSeries has got you covered. I shouldn't say we, I didn't make it. But anyway, enough of that. So let's get into looking at the actual USB device in action. So I'm gonna just cut over to that in just a second. And last but not least, guys, as promised, a little bit of footage of the actual USB DAC. This is how it looks all powered on. Mine's is set right now on PC mode. As you see, it'll have a little thing at the top that tells you, you know, basically, let's see what we got there. The menu display, the scroll wheel, and select and back. So I'll put this camera down so you can see me use it. So basically, this changes the volume, as you can see. Volume, up, down, all that good stuff. That's the back. So if you go volume and hit back, it'll go right back to the main screen. You can also click in. It'll take you into the mode audio. If you want to change your audio setting, you can click that again. It'll bring up chat mix. So if you're in a game and you want to raise the game, you go that way. If you want to raise the actual chat, like the person in the party that you're talking to, you go the other way. Right in the middle is technically the sweet spot. Sometimes I'll put it a little more on the chat so I can hear my friends a little better than everything else. Live mix, you click on that. This is a little different. Now, what will happen in live mix, you could program it so whenever someone starts to talk, like if we go like this and go this way, when someone starts to talk, it'll drop the game's volume down and raise their chat volume up. And you can adjust this to your liking. I usually let it just stay level and it's fine for me, but everybody's different. Okay, equalizer speaks for itself. This is where you can go in and change around settings. You can actually customize settings. I set this one up for first-person shooters, so you can always edit it by double-clicking in this button right here. But it has default settings, balanced, immersion, performance, entertainment, music, voice, and my setting that I use all the time, which is for first-person shooters. Dolby Digital, right here, you can turn that off or on. Not a whole lot of options with that. And then we can go back. Next thing on the menu would be the sources. You have PC, Xbox, TV, and auxiliary. You can also add PlayStation on there. I don't have the PlayStation hooked up right now, so that's why you don't see that. And you can set up different profiles. I never really mess with profiles. That's up to you guys to discover. Options, pretty self-explanatory. If you want to edit your sources, your profiles, anything like that, you come into options to just click on there and choose how you want to set everything up. All right. Hey guys, this is the Ruxman saying thanks for stopping by. Hope you guys enjoyed that video. If it was informative and you liked it, make sure you hit the like button down below. Also, don't forget to subscribe. Follow us on social media. The links are below in the description. And as always, slow down, but never stop. The Ruxman out. Love you.
The wonderful world of Rux. Crazy mother.